my YouTube channel. My name is Coco Osaze and you are welcome to my channel today. And with me here is
Vivian.
Alright, you're so welcome, Miss Vivian, again to my YouTube channel. Are we not happy to see her here? Yeah. Okay, so to today's business, but just before we hop into what we want to do today, I would like to say, if you're a first timer here, please do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to click the notification button for you to always get our videos as we upload weekly or monthly. And also, do not forget to like this video, comment on this video, and always share the video for more people to get to see this video. In fact, if you love me, you will share this video, you will subscribe, and you will like. So I've had a couple of questions that have been piled up that I want to begin to answer today. I'm going to hand over to Miss Vivian here, who will be giving me the questions, and I pray that God helps me with so much wisdom and strength to answer these questions. So over to you, Miss Vivian.
Thank you, Ma, for having me here.
Thank you.
With me here, there are some questions we've put together that we would want to ask you.
Okay.
The first one is, how do we manage anger in our relationship and also in our day-to-day activities?
Anger. How do we manage anger? First and foremost, when you talk about anger, sometimes it's something that just comes spontaneously, except for some persons who over time it's now a part of them, it's now habitual, it's not a habit, like they are naturally angry people. You know, there are some persons that are naturally angry. No, any little thing just spikes it up, every little thing just. So if you're such a person and you know that you easily get angry, first and foremost, I would say it is not enough to say I'm an angry person. You know this is a character that is not good, so you need to begin to look for ways to come out of it. First and foremost, you need to voice it out. You need to begin to speak to people. If you want to see a therapy, no problem, see a therapist, no problem. You can go and see a therapist who will help you to begin to manage your anger, because the truth is there's nobody that wants to really cope with such a person that is always angry. Any little thing you are getting angry, every little thing you are getting angry. So beyond any therapy you want to go through, first and foremost, you need to come and agree with yourself that this is bad, this is not good, and it will not help my relationship, neither will it help my day-to-day activities. First is accepting that this is bad, so you must accept. Now after you've accepted, the next thing you want to do is, how can I change it? What happens that makes me angry? What are the activities that usually happen? What are the situations I find myself where I end up losing control of myself? Because everyone ought to have self-control. When you don't have self-control, you misbehave. And that's where, and when anger comes and you're not able to control it, that's when it escalates. So you begin to ask yourself, what situations happen that make me lose my temper? When you begin to ask yourself and begin to know some of the situations you found yourself, then it's easy. You begin to say, okay, let me now set goals for myself, that each time I find myself in this situation, let me walk away. You can decide to say, okay, instead of reacting, I'll walk away. Or instead of reacting, I choose to be quiet and wait for the right time to speak. Because there's always a right time to speak. Most times we speak at the wrong time. And when two people are angry, my place they'll say two people not a craze at the same time. When someone is getting angry, you have to be the quiet one. If the other person is quiet one, when you are angry and the other person is also coming up, you keep quiet, because two people getting angry at the same time is just going to escalate issues. So learn to express yourself the right time. And don't say, oh, that means I should not get angry at all. No, if you don't get angry at all, that means something is wrong with you. Take for example, someone broke your phone. It's okay to be angry, but now saying, oh, because you are angry, you now decided to release your hand on the person, that's going the extreme. Do you understand? So know the situations where you find yourself that you're getting angry and work on it, either by taking physical steps to walk away or learn to just be quiet at that moment.
Okay, thank you, Ma, for that lovely answer. So, in all you're saying, learn to manage, learn to know what situation really provokes you. It really puts you at that point that you can't hold back. It's either you walk away or you keep quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, that takes us to the next question. It said, is it okay for a matured maid to be in a relationship in her workplace?
Okay, if I understand your question very well, you are saying if I have a maid that is matured enough, that is of marriageable age, is it okay for the maid to be in a relationship?
Yes.
Why not? I don't see why she should not be in a relationship. The only thing I'll say, like one of the videos we did the other time, is it's okay for her to be in a relationship, but it is okay to say, I don't want you bringing whoever you are in a relationship with coming to the house to probably pass the night or even come around because of my kids. You get me?
Yeah.
But it's okay if it's a godly relationship. There's nothing wrong in the man coming even in the presence of the children. Of course, if your maid is in a relationship, you would want to know the kind of man that he or she, okay, she's dating, because most times the maids are usually females, so you want to know the kind of man that she's dating. So it's okay to invite the man over, speak with the man. You can even advise her. If you see her as a maid that is helping you in your home, you should be able to give her advice. Okay, this person is good. Oh no, this person you are dating is not good enough. Why don't you look into dating someone else? These are things that you should be able to provide help to this person. And secondly, there's nothing wrong in her having a relationship, because for God's sake, she's going to get married, or you don't want to get married. I don't understand. So she's going to get married, and it's very okay for her to be in a relationship. The only thing is, set your rules. Set your rules. For example, okay, you take one day off in every week. That day, when you go home to your parents or to your house, you can visit the person, no problem, but the person should not be coming to the house to see you, to distract you from your work. Weekends, you can visit and come back, but don't let it not be a thing where you now start inviting him to the house and such likes.
Oh, okay, thank you very much, ma'am. The next question here is it important to age match workload for helps? And what age is actually appropriate for a maid, like for a child to work as a maid?
Well, that question is kind of dicey, because I've seen situations where some parents actually they can't school their kids, and so they give their kids to probably elderly people who have the know-how, the financial know-how to help the kids, and say, okay, help me train my child while the child stays with you and help with little chores around the house. So on that ground, a small child as young as, let's say, 10 could be staying with an elderly woman. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And just be helping the woman do some running around. Okay, help me get this. Oh, help me go to this place, buy this for me, or do this for me, or do that for me. Why the woman takes the time to train up the child as her own child? Because probably all her children are all grown-ups and they've all left the house. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
But if you want to take a maid as a maid to do your cleaning, to do everything in your house, and then probably go to markets with you and take care of your kids as well, I think that taking a child that is below 15 is underage. That's my thought. Someone may think differently, but if you really want a maid who will do cleaning, washing, taking care of the kids and all that, a child below 15 I think is underage, because most times a girl child starts her puberty from the age of 12 some 12, some even 13. So she's barely trying to understand herself. So bringing her into your home to even start taking care of kids at that time, she's too young. Her mind cannot carry, her emotions cannot carry it.
True.
But a child of 15 has been able to, at least to an extent, manage her body and manage herself to an extent. She knows, okay, when she's on her period, she knows how to manage herself, clean up herself, keep herself well, and also take care of someone else. Yes, there are girl children that were born as first child and they had to take care of their younger ones at a very early age, and so they grew to be really matured on time mentally. However, you really want a maid that will do a lot of chores in the house, then go for a maid that is at least 15 and above.
Wow. Okay. Our next question here is it advisable to keep a long distance relationship? Sorry.
Long distance relationship. If it's advisable, well, it depends on what you say long distance relationship is all about. Because what I'll say is, take for example, I was in a relationship when I went for my youth service.
Okay.
And I was far away in the north while he was far away in the south. And of course, there's phone nowadays. We were talking over the phone from time to time, and it was fine. It was fine. Yes, one major thing that happens with long distance relationship is that because you're not seeing the person often, you tend to misinterpret a lot of things. Take for example, the person doesn't pick call on time. You are like, oh, who are you with? But most times, some of these things come as a result of insecurity.
Yeah.
When you are insecure, please don't bother going for a long distance relationship, because it will not work. It will not work. But if you don't have issues with insecurity, and the distance that both of you are experiencing now is just for a particular period of time, it is time bound, probably maybe a year or two, and then probably you're going to be in the same location again after that time, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you know very well that you have issues with insecurities, then don't bother going into it. Don't just let it go. Leave it for people that can handle it. Because yes, there are people that really cannot handle distant relationship because they insinuate everything. You don't pick your call, it means something.
Problem.
Oh, you're talking and some persons are talking on the background. It is a problem. Everybody on the background has to speak on the phone as well.
Yeah.
Just to make you okay that, oh,
okay.
you know this person is this. So if you know you have such issues, please don't bother. Just wait for the person that is around your location to come for you.
Okay. And now this drags us down to how can one actually manage insecurity in a relationship?
Okay. I know some years ago I watched a movie, Jealous or something. I don't think if I remember the name of the movie, but I know the actor that actually acted it was this man. What do you call it? Pat Atta. I think that was the very first movie he acted that really brought him out. And it happened that his wife was a very jealous lover, and it was so bad that sometimes she sees him just talking with a lady and she thinks, oh, is this person, and then she begins to cause commotion and begin to cause problems within the relationship. The truth is this: insecurities in a relationship is not something that anybody can just help you. You need to work on yourself. You have trust issues.
Yeah.
Because if you trust the person you are in a relationship with, no matter what you hear from outside, no matter what you think your eyes are seeing you will know that there can be a second opinion to that issue. So it's not, if you are saying, oh, I'm insecure in my relationship, sorry, please, it's not, you don't trust the person. And if you don't trust the person, there's no me and you. There's no together forever. There will always be issues. There will always be issues, and trust me, if you go into marriage like that, that marriage is heading for the rocks. So you must deal with your insecurities, deal with your trust issues. You must learn to trust the person that you are in a relationship with. And if probably the lack of trust came from an issue that is pending, that is on the background, which you may not want to discuss with anybody, see, and you are sure that these are issues, then let go. Don't kill yourself in a relationship because, oh, the guy is fine, or he has the money, or the lady is beautiful and she has all the curves. That will not settle the insecurity issues. So if you know that you are not feeling secured in your relationship, probably because of trust or because of family issues that you're having with the person, please, if you cannot settle it now, don't think you will settle it after marriage. Settle it now. Is that you deal with it now or back out?
Walk. Or literally just
walk away.
Okay. This is actually our last question for today. And I want to know, ma'am, how long is too long, or how short is too short for one to be in a relationship before marriage?
How long is too long? How short is too short? Okay. I would say there's no straight answer to this, based on it actually has to do with individuals. Now, there are some persons, I've seen persons date for 6 months and got married, and their marriage is doing very well.
Yeah.
I've seen people date for 2 years and their marriage is hell on earth. So I think it actually has to do with the individuals. However, I would also say that when you are going into a relationship, the relationship should be defined. Take for example, you are an adult, you are a lady, you are already, let's take a quick one, like say, okay, maybe you're already 25. You are not a child anymore. 24, 25, you are not a child anymore. Back in the days, a child of 24 is still, a girl of 24 is still seen as a child, like a young girl that is not even ready. But right now, the dispensation we are right now, young people are getting married like at 18, 19, 20 and all that. So let's take for example, you are 25 already, you are working, you have a good job, you meet with a young guy and he has a good job and he's coming to say, I like you. My sister, my brother, please, right from day one, can you define this I like you? Because I think what causes this length of relationship, when people are not defining it, I just want to be friending. What are you friending? Please, what is friending? What's the definition of friending? Wow, I don't understand. I don't get it. So please define it. You like me to what extent? So be a friend, or you are looking at a future with the both of us. If you are looking at a future, then let's define the paths. What is your goal? How can you at 25, you're entering into a relationship that is not goal targeted? So you've gone with him 26, 27, 28, 29, 4 years later, he has still not proposed and you are still there. And you know money is not the problem. So what are you doing? You are still friending. Lord of the Ring. Okay. Oh, well done. I never knew that was the real name. Oh God. So please and please, if you are in a relationship, let it be defined. I don't subscribe to people staying in a relationship for so long. But if you ask me, say you meet someone for a start, you've never known the person before, and you say, okay, I want to take time to know the person. 1 year is fine. 2 years is fine. You get me? 2 years is fine. You can say, okay, let's look into this thing. But one thing you must know is not the length of staying in a relationship with the person that will help you to know the person. You never can know everything about the person until you get married, until you start staying in the same home with the person. And the truth is, even after you are married, year in, year out, you will keep seeing new character pulling out from this person from time to time things you never knew before. So it's not about how long you date that will make you know the person better. If the person wants to pretend, the person will pretend. So if you ask me, I'll say 2 years is perfect. 1 year is okay. 6 months is not bad. Watch my language. 2 years for someone you've never known before is perfect. 1 year is okay. 6 months, it's not bad. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I think if we all look into this, we will have better understanding than dating a guy for 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, and at the end of the day you come back saying, oh, he jilted me, he left me after all this time, oh, he left me after all the. We will have less of such drama. Less of such drama.
All right, thank you, ma. That's actually the last question.
Wow, so we settled the questions. So if you're out there, these are questions that have been asked. I've given my own answer to this question. The question is, what are your answers to all of these questions? Please, I want to see your comments. I want to see your answers in the comment section. Put it in the comment section. Put it there, put it there, put it there. We want to see your answers. And please, if you're new here, do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to like this video and always share the video. Till we meet again, thank you and stay blessed.
Bye-bye.